Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. We're learning about a music industry camp taking place here on campus and music industry at Troy University. We got to talk to Robert W. Smith. Robert, thanks for joining me here today.
Great to be here. Thanks, Aaron.
And the music industry camp, Mic Check, is referred to. Second year. Tell us a bit about the program and what it's all about.
We're so excited about this program. It's the only one of its type, not only in the state of Alabama, but the entire Southeast region. MIC, M-I-C, stands for Music Industry Camp. It's geared towards students, high school, college, and we do even take some mature middle schoolers who are dreaming of a career in the music industry. Now, that's not just the one singing on the stage, the one playing guitar. That's also the audio engineer, the production people in the background. That's the business, the A&R, the public relations, the marketing people who make all those types of things happen.
And of course, you're talking about that, and a lot of people don't even realize that there's more to it than just the person in the spotlight singing on a microphone. And that's what you're teaching here. It's all the way from the talent all the way to the roadies, right?
Absolutely. I make that analogy. It's like a pilot in the Air Force in the sky. You know, that one pilot is flying that amazing jet, but there are hundreds of people on the ground working at that moment to keep that pilot in the air. We do the same thing in the music industry.
Music industry. And of course, it's based off a music industry program, a successful program here at the university, working with the college students, getting them prepared for all sides of it. But this is a chance to open the eyes of some younger students to kind of see what they want to do. And when you get people coming to this camp, are they coming, you know, I guess, to be musicians? Do they know about the business side? How does that all work?
It's interesting. About half of them show up and yes, I want to be a musician. I want to be a vocalist. I want to be a guitarist, a drummer, playing on the stage. We also have a lot of students, however, because in this world we have now of media savvy, you know, everybody's involved in tech now, so everybody understands something like the concept of audio engineering. So we have about 40% coming who want to be audio engineers or want to do sound design for film and television.
And of course, now, do you ever have some, I guess this is the second year, but last year, did you have some kids show up and like, I've got to be a musician, but towards the end, it kind of changed their goals on what they wanted to do?
Absolutely. You know, kids can only choose what they're aware of. And one of our prime objectives here is to make them aware of the vast array of careers and occupations and jobs that are involved in the music and entertainment industries.
Now, last year was the first year. What kind of changes might we see between last year and this year?
We had a wonderful event last year. It was very successful. We're continuing in that very direction. What we have done is expanded our faculty. Now we have a blending of Troy University faculty, but we also bring in some world-class working professionals who are coming in literally from all over the country. For example, John Davidson, an Emmy Award-winning sound designer, is coming in from Washington, D.C., literally stepping out of the production studio in Washington and coming to spend 3 days with us and these particular students. Jeff Lee is coming to us. Jeff is on the Broadway theater stage. He's the musical director and sound designer for the production called Blast. And so Jeff is going to be here with us. And super secret, Jeff's just been hired on our faculty.
Oh,
so we're very excited to now count Jeff as one of our own Troy family. So really excited about that.
And speaking of Troy family, you're going to bring back a former student of yours to talk to students, to try to get them, I guess, in the mindset of what they could potentially go out and do?
Absolutely. Brittany Wilkerson is coming back from Nashville.
Interviewed her right here a couple of times.
Absolutely, yeah. She was her goal was to be a marketing specialist in the music and entertainment industries. She was a communications major, music industry minor, went through the music industry internship program. We placed her with Pam Lewis, that's Pam Lewis Associates, PLA Media. That's the lady who made Garth Brooks who he was. And so Pam, actually upon her graduation from Troy, Pam hired her. She's now the senior publicist. She's working with major talent. And we brought her back not only for her expertise and her experiences, but for those students to be able to say, wow, she was sitting in this very classroom 2 years ago. I can do that.
You can do that. Now, mainly high school students. You said some mature middle schoolers, but this year you're also opening it to students from other colleges as well.
Absolutely. Yes, not every college has a music and entertainment industries program. And so we're one of very few. There's a little over 700 accredited schools of music. Really only about 80 to 85 have this type of program. So there's much interest in other college students. So we welcome them. Come over here to Troy and experience what we have to offer.
Now, anyone out there who has heard this entire interview here and thinking, man, I need to be a part of this program, how can they get involved?
They can go and visit us on the web, music.troy.edu, and look under summer camps over on the left-hand side of the screen. Also, there's a link there to Facebook, a mic check at Troy University, and you can find all that information. You can register online from there.
All right, and when's the camp start?
The camp starts June the 18th, Thursday the 18th, finishes with a showcase on Saturday afternoon, the 20th, and hope you'll be there.
Try to be there. It sounds like an exciting and interesting presentation for everyone involved. So here's hoping that this year's Mic Check Camp is a success as it was last year. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.